Today we're highlighting community issues including safety in regards to spring break relationships, alcohol, and...
Good afternoon. I'm Georgette Miller, the Assistant Director of Alcohol and Drug Education Service here at K-State. I'm also the Director of Project ABC, which serves as a sanction for students who violate the alcohol and drug policy. Well, I think my first tip actually comes from personal experience. I'm originally from Chicago, and during one of my spring trips, I went up to Green Lake, Wisconsin, which is just outside the town of Ripon, which is also outside of Green Bay. And on this trip, wasn't paying too much attention to my vehicle, just kind of got in, turned on the radio, knew where I was going on the highway, and just headed north and then started heading west. And when I went through Milwaukee, I kind of looked at my gas gauge and looked about a half tank and didn't worry about it too much. There's a lot of traffic, and kept going and just kept turning that radio up, kept singing along. Kept singing more, kept singing worse, kept turning the radio louder and louder and louder. Before you know it, I was driving on a road heading west, not far, didn't realize how far I was from the town of Ripon. Looked down as I was singing and wanted to change the radio station and noticed my gas gauge was on red. And I wasn't sure how long my gas gauge was on red. So I kept saying a few prayers and looked for the nearest gas station, and in some of those towns, gas stations and towns are pretty far apart. So I did make it on truly fumes. So first safety tip would be definitely have some gas in your vehicle. Just basic personal safety tips. Let someone know where you're going. Give an itinerary to someone who is back home, wherever home is for you, not just the people that you may be traveling with. Have your health insurance card. Be aware of folks around you and your own personal safety. Have a personal safety plan for yourself. Outside of that, have safety regarding drinking is concerned. Those are basically the same tips that we give out just for partying smart, which would be making your own drinks, purchasing your own alcohol, watching how much you are drinking, setting limits ahead of time. Also being aware of the signs of alcohol poisoning. Is someone cold and clammy? Are they not breathing? Are they breathing rather slowly? And paying attention to those signs as well. Definitely eating before you eat. If you're out in the sunshine, make sure you're drinking plenty of water with you. If you're drinking alcoholic beverages, kind of monitor that and be drinking water so that you're not getting dehydrated. Consequences for alcohol violations as well as other drug use can vary from state to state and from country to country. So I definitely recommend and empower students to seek that information out and to be aware not only of what those laws and policies are, but also what those consequences. Enjoy yourself, re-energize yourself for the big push to the end of the semester. Definitely kind of keep in mind any type of emergency numbers you need to have, that 911, or if you're in another country, how you may dial the phone in case something does happen, someone were to drink too much. Especially, boy, I'd rather be embarrassed if somebody, called 911, took me to the hospital, either monitored me or had it on my stomach. I'd rather be embarrassed over that situation than not be around today because someone didn't do that. So, definitely be a good friend, enjoy yourselves.